This dude puts a 4-ball on. I don't know if we're supposed to peel this or not. I'm gonna peel it. I think it's a high roll. Like, I'd probably fold sometimes. We obviously just fucking gen the poor lad. We also have ace 4 of hearts down here, so it could be some kind of karma. Up here we roll a 97. Raising the flop occasionally does seem kind of okay, especially if we have like a bit of AA and shit. So let's have a look at what it might look like. Okay, we're gonna do it. And like raising with like QQ or something might be in our arsenal as well, not just like KK and shit. But we'll see. Puts a bit of pressure. I mean, it's not like particularly necessary to do this because we just have like a good hand to call with. But I guess sometimes we induce him with like ace king off and stuff like that too. I just feel like this hand would raise sometimes. And on a 74, I think we're bluff shoving the turn. Slash value shoving if he has ace king of clubs. Just opening a king and an 8. This boy's sitting out. Did he get stacked? Nope, he did not. He goes for the donk shove here, so that's an interesting line. I won't fold. Yeah, kind of a weird line, I guess. I wouldn't be shocked to see a high card bluff here. Oh, he's got ace 10. It's pretty tilting. I mean, I don't know why he did that at all. With 3-better dude here, he called on the button. We rolled a 10. How many tables am I playing at the moment? 4 with 1 zoom total. Rockets traded Capella yesterday! Oh, they took Covington. Covington's sick on their team, though, man. He's OP on their team. Capella was doing alright, but to be fair, he was shaky with the free throws this year. I think it was going to cost them late. Alright, so it looks like we're going for the checky raisy line. Checky, and then guess what, buddy? Raisy. Snap call. Turns a deuce. What's our sizing here? Like, shoving feels ridiculous, kind of. I'm gonna check this time. I feel like it's the play for the roll. It's an awkward way to play this hand, obviously. But he's gonna have some small bets. The downside is, like, I am drawing dead occasionally now, too. He goes all in. Oh my god. I feel like this hand's honestly kind of hard to fold. He's really not repping that much. Like, I get it. He might have, like, top pair. That would be pretty tilting, right? Yeah, I'm gonna call him. He just shoves second pair, man. Why does he fucking do this shit, man? This fucking idiot stacked me twice with the most retarded lines ever. This fucking idiot motherfucker. And this guy's check calling. Yeah, whatever, man. Have my money. It. This fucking dog shit toilet reg. Shoving the, like, does he know what he's, what do you think he was doing there? Was that a value shove? Because it was the worst bluff ever. Check the king here, see what he does. That's hilarious. He's gonna regret that one in the morning. I mean, it's only $6, but you know. Go flush. Go 9. Go. No, we don't have anything.
Everything. Except
Should I go all in? He just like doesn't have a 9, do you know what I mean? But maybe I don't have to go all in.
between us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It might be stupid, but... Wish us well, man.
The time between us.
I'd be really surprised to be called here. Like, for one, he's a fish, so he just like doesn't have a 9 much. But if he did, I mean, you can't fault him for calling it. But if he has literally any other hand, I just can't see the boy paying it off. It's a lot of cash. A lot of cash. Oh, and he's fired up here. Get in there. This is a good time to just like flop some shit on him. Yeah, it's not much. I feel like he's going to be coming in a little bit hot and heavy after that one. Ooh, the trapper. Mr. Goose goes for the squeezer. I think we're going to peel this. He probably doesn't 3-bet 8s much. So we're often going to have unders, but yeah, we probably don't need to call this, but like defending some amount of it seems alright. We got a pretty high roll. Block top pair a bit, which is okay. Got a backdoor. 10 probably peels a little bit. He checks it this time, we roll a 10. Just going to take the card. Turn a frisch draw. He checks. See, the thing is, we don't really want to wake up and bet this card that often. We'd be repping ace-5, which we don't really play this way. So I'd honestly rather check this back and bluff the river and just realize that equity. Oh, that's hilarious. There's no way he can win this pot, though. Checks. I mean, I guess it's possible he check raised. How does he have a 6 though? He has to have 6, 7. I mean, how often do I win this pot? Yeah, I mean, I just win it. I think the amount of the times that I win it, I just have to do this. Because it's like a decent amount of money to him, and he's only calling to win half the pot, so I'm basically betting 9 times the pot to him. So it's hard for him to call for the chop. I was considering like just checking it back because it's possible that he has a straight, but it makes up such a small amount of his 3-betting range, and he might still find a bet on the river with it as well. So he just like almost never has it. So when I shove, like he might even have to call this, but the point, look, he's tanking, right? We're going to take this pot down off him a bunch, and we win $134. Oh, we win like half of it, right? So whatever, 70 bucks almost. It just feels like a little bit too good not to take the pot off him. But at the same time, he can hardly just like wake up and bet the river himself. That said, I don't really have a 6 in my hand much either. I think he should consider an open jam. Because, I mean, it's a tough spot for either one of us, right? Facing the jam. Ooh, okay. Sizing on this board, probably like half, maybe even 3/4, which is gross because we have ace-10. I think I want to raise the turn against this fish, honestly. I'm gonna go for the home plate against this fish, man. I know it looks like a little bit optimistic, but I think when he has ace of clubs brick, he just like doesn't fold the turn. And sometimes he has like a set or 2 pair or some shit. Oh my god, we actually hit this turn after the monster c-bet. How do we do it? We roll big as well, which is like sickening as fuck, right? How sick is that? So we could bet the turn and shove the river. That's an option for us. Third the turn. Shove the river, or we can bet half on the turn. I'm going to third it, because I feel like it's a more playable sizing. This turn should get checked a lot, though. The downside is we price in his draws, but like if we want to be able to value bet a king, we have to do it. Jesus, that's kind of brutal. I don't really know what to do here. I feel like if I'm ever using this line, now's the time. And do we call a shove? That's the question. It does shove. Fuck, it's so annoying. So what would he be bluffing with, though? He'd have to have, like, 1 spade. Does he really call the turn with the ace-high gut shot? Maybe. He could have pocket 4s. He could have king 10. It's okay. I think we can fold. I know it's super brutal. And maybe the turn line sucks. I just rolled an 80, so I felt like I had to bet. And like, if I'm picking a sizing on that turn, I don't think it would be anything large at all, honestly. And it's probably just a bad fold now that I think about it more. But he has to have offsuit Queen Jack. I didn't really think about offsuit Queen Jack though, to be honest. But yeah, he could definitely have had that. Yeah, I think I actually think the way that I played the hand, I should definitely just call the river. I just like decided in my mind I was bet folding, and then I was like, oh what, he's gonna have the offsuit ace. That doesn't even seem like a good turn call. But because he could have Queen Jack offsuit, and like honestly, I guess he could have Queen 10. It's kind of a ridiculous play, but it's kind of not, because I could have Ace Queen with aces. Sorry, Ace King with the Ace of Spades. I could have aces with the Ace of Spades. That would be cool. Something like that might be what he's thinking. That might not even be the case, but like that I would do that. But yeah, he could have Queen 10 for a value shove, man. I might have really played the hand bad. Yeah, I think that was a poorly played hand, man.